All right, good morning. Happy Friday to everyone. Good morning. What do we got? CPI today already happened. Next is PMI and University of Michigan today. 6:45 PMI and 9:45 PMI and 10 a.m. University of Michigan sentiment final. Good morning, Papa Chief. What's up? YouTube is now showing usernames. Nico, what's up? Good afternoon. Yeah, Nico, I was watching, I came back to watch price action yesterday, and I took a look at your trade. It was a good trade. We never should have closed it, but the up and down on the way up was crazy. I took a look at that trade, and no, I think the entry was okay. It's just it was a choppy day. Even if the entry was better, it had 50, 80 point swings as it went up. It was just one of those entries that you just gotta stick to the chart and let it go up and down 40, 50 points all until it finally got up there. Yeah, you did say that is what it should have done, that it was going to be messy. All right, guys, I'm not taking any trades today until 9:45. Let's see. Can I hold? Can I not trade today till 9:45? Yeah, you would have been stopped out because there was another flush. There was another pullback, pretty bad. It actually was. It was a pullback that went lower than your previous higher low. So your thesis would have been voided with the higher low theory, or going lower than the previous higher low. So it did go below that, and then it finally pushed up. But it definitely went up there. Loser 70 Z2. Oh man, this username thing is crazy. All right, you're green on 4 evals at max consistency and passed the lucid 50k of that push up. Nice. You played CPI. I'm assuming that's Corey, right? Have to figure out how you guys write. Dividend Cake, good morning, sir. Papa Chief, yeah, I've been taking 5-point scalps or little scalps on gold lately as well. Coop, what's going on? Sorry, guys. For some reason, YouTube is now using usernames in the chat, so it makes it. I'm not impressed with that new style. All right, Corey, 2 accounts. This is my iPhone account. Got it. Makes it go PTW. Who would that be? Huh. I gotta now guess everybody. Coop, I haven't checked my emails this morning, but I'll check right after the stream. Appreciate you, man. Cool. Corey's done for the day. Nice. Dividend cake done for the day. I should be done for the day, or I am done for the day on most of my accounts. I'm just going to be trading a few evals this morning, copy traded. But as far as my straight to funded, those are done as of last night. So we'll check out some evals or try to trade some evals today. All right, the casino opens in 5 minutes. Is that your typical bull flag right there? Look at that. So yeah, today's going to be a pretty quick day, and off to enjoy the weekend. Any interesting plans for the weekend from you guys? Corey, 4 more funded accounts and 2 more max payouts. Nico, it's going to be a down. I agree. Pivot points at 520. We're right around overnight high. All right. Casino opens in 4 minutes. Let's see if I can keep my hands off the trigger till 9:45. Plus, we do have news today, so we got. Let's take a look at the news. Obviously, we had CPI at 9:30 a.m. We got PMI at 9:45 a.m. and then University of Michigan at 10 a.m. All of them red folder events. So we'll see how it plays out. I wonder, they'll probably test overnight high as a quick rip up. That's the pivot point at 520. They either push above that pivot point with force or they take the pullback at least back down to 200 SMA, or VWAP is at 400. So should be a quick price action on today's open. Today's a day that I should trade the open, but I got to keep my hands off the trigger. Today should be very fast if you catch the right direction. Papa Chief 1989, been on a heater lately. 20 days of green to funded accounts. Started to trade gold and loving it. Weekend plans, watching my Blue Jays in the World Series. Oh, that's right. Yeah, gold has been a game changer for me as well. Gold is, I mean, I don't know if you're swinging gold or scalping gold. I'm scalping gold, and man, it's completely different game. I don't know who I'm rooting for in this World Series: LA Dodgers and the Blue Jays. But I'm definitely watching some baseball tonight. Scalp 5 points. Yep. Those 5 points add up, man. and it moves where you can set yourself up to scalp for it. All right, here we go. Should I go long? Oh, I can't trade. I told you guys I can't trade today. All right, going right down to that 400 area. VWAP right down here. Today's the day that it's going to move. I should have traded this. All right. Came right down to the 20 SMA on the 5-minute at 34. I think it's got more, all the way down to VWAP at 400, potentially coming to test this 200 SMA right here. Yeah, the Dodgers are like the Yankees. Well, I'm still a Yankee fan. I'm originally from the East Coast. I used to be a diehard Yankee fan. Now, not anymore. I don't follow it as much as I used to, but the Yankees were my team back in the days, the Derek Jeter days. Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, Bernie, Pettit. After that, I grew up and I don't follow it as much, but I followed the Yankees for several years in my young buck days. All right, looking like it bounced right there at that 20 SMA on the 5-minute. Yeah, Coop, I lived in Queens for a little bit in my younger days, and then I lived in Westchester County, New York. Yes, the Red Sox versus the Yankees. That was the bitter feud. All right, so bounce off of the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. You're in Westchester. I grew up in Mamaroneck. That White Plains area, all that. All right, let's take a look at the 5-minute. It came to the 20 SMA and bounced. Ibrahim, good morning, sir. Sal's Pizza. Yep. Well, New York in general, that's one thing I miss about the East Coast is pizza, especially New York City or the boroughs. Pizza in New York City is, oh, delicious. They say it's the water. It's the best pizza in the world, man. I live here in Arizona. No one comes close. No one comes close. And the good thing about New York is it doesn't matter what time it is. It could be 11 p.m. It could be 2 a.m. You're getting out of a bar or something. You'll find solid New York City pizza 24 hours a day in New York. Here in Arizona, everything dies after 10 p.m. Everyone's in bed. Good luck if you're hungry. Oh, and the bagels. Yes, sir. The bagels. The Hudson water makes the difference. Yeah, I heard it's the water. And I've heard other states import New York City tap water to make pizza. I heard it's the tap water. M. Will, I love the smell of gaps into the open. Yeah, we have a gap. Did we fill it though? No, the gap fill is all the way down here, right? 280. Jesse James, good morning, sir. PR77, hey, hands off the trigger. Hands off the trigger. I should have played the bounce of that 5-minute 20 SMA, but I'm hands off the trigger. That would have been done. Yeah, Papa Chief, food in New York is general is really good. Yeah, I mean you can find any type of food at any time of the hour in New York City. Julian, 27811. Good morning, sir. I gotta figure out everybody's username now because YouTube changed it where you have to have they're showing now the usernames, the full username, which is annoying, but it is what it is. No, I think it's YouTube. I think it's YouTube updating channels. Apparently, this has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and they're migrating YouTube channels to usernames. Julian, no, I didn't take any trades. I woke up late. I just woke up literally. All right, so we're waiting for news. News at 9:45 a.m. PMI, and University of Michigan news at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then they go for overnight high. That's the pivot point right there at overnight high. And they're pushing that hourly straight up. Yep. They're pushing above that pivot point, R2. Struggling at the pivot point. And again, we have PMI at 9:45. We got PMI in 7 minutes. All right, taking a pullback at that overnight high, right at the pivot point. Zach, good morning, sir. Came right to that level, overnight high, pivot point, and taking a pullback. Ibrahim shorted the news high candle. You're shorting CPI. Nice. Pac-Man just ate a huge block. You're watching a book map. Dividend cake's been long since 462. Nice. feel like I missed the whole move here. All right, we got news in 5 minutes. News, we got, what do we got? 9:45, we have PMI. At 9:45 a.m. And then at 10 a.m. we got University of Michigan. So both red folder events. Four minutes for PMI news drop. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. I should have made a killing here. Or lost a ton. Knowing me. Mr. Ibrahim, 4 minutes. Yes, sir. 4 minutes to blow my accounts. Let's go. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm sensing a reversal here. I'm sensing this is going to start coming down. Careful. They can't push above that pivot point. Julian. I don't know. I haven't pressed the trigger yet. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. But I think momentum's starting to shift. I think we're looking at a pullback pretty soon. Yep. All right, news in 3 minutes. That's PMI. PMI in 2 minutes now. Like I said, I think things are starting to shift. I'm seeing a pullback playing out here. Although we're still in this ascending regression channel. I think it's breaking down. All right, news in 1 minute. Let's see what that PMI news flash tells us. Here we go. 10 seconds for news. All right, 6:45 news drop. There we go. Alexa, stop. And we got 10 a.m. news as well. University of Michigan. All right, let's bring in the the 15-minute opening range. I don't have it. All right, they're trying to push up, but not happening. Which way will it go? They're struggling at that pivot point. People are too afraid to sell here as a short. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's playing out as a short, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do another retest of this area down here. Let's see what happens. Ibrahim, you got that short? Nice. Just close 2 micros instead of in case it ripped up. Good call. It's coming down, downtown. Okay, I'm going to short here. See if they continue to push this up. I'm going to have a tight stop. And stopped out. All right, looks like they're building this to the upside now. It's choppy. All right, I'm going to wait for 10 a.m. now. Looks like bulls are holding this. Let's wait. I'm going to wait 6 minutes for 10 a.m. news. There they go. Ten a.m. news in 5 minutes. University of Michigan. All right, that's 30-minute opening range. Yeah, it's tighty tight. News in 2 minutes. It's tight. Freddie AXC, you're saying the big short underneath the 200 SMA. So this red line is the 200 SMA, the blue line is the 9 EMA, and this purple line or magenta line is the 20 SMA. All right, news in 1 minute. Let's see. It's been choppy as hell. Another test of overnight high. Let's see if they can push up now. All right, here we go. News. 7 a.m. news or 10 a.m. news Eastern. The candle is like a disco light. All right, they're pushing. I agree. It's looking like it wants to fly. 30-minute opening range breakout about to happen. And still fading out. That's your 4-point trade. I don't know if I'm going to take it with this chop today. All right, pull back. Here we go. All right, I'm going to hop in along here. See if we have this push up to that 30-minute opening range breakout. Choppy, man. Just won't take off. Come on, take off. I'm making it easy. Not making it easy today. Come on. All right, I'm closing that. I'll wait for another setup. I got a little bit of green there. It's way too choppy. And now the break happens. Oh, of course. Of course. All right, I'll wait for a pullback and hop on again. Ready. See you in 5 minutes. Too choppy. Yeah, I agree, man. It's not pretty. All right, coming back down again. It's chop, man. Coming back down. Too choppy, man. $32 key. Probably another push down if they're really going to push this up today. Pets. And there they go. And another pullback. Jeez. Slow. And another pullback again. All right, I'm gonna hop on along here. Let's see if we can get it. All right, here we go. Come on, push. Mm-mm. Come on. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Nothing, man. What a chop. It's going nowhere. Oh, now it's tanking. All right, I got to get out of this. What a nasty price action today. Come on. Come on. Push. Oh boy. Nobody wants to short here. I think it's coming down hard, actually. Yep. Can't pop it back up. Yeah, they can't bring it back up. Mm. Freddie AXC forgot its all times high. Yep. It tested the, what was it, the 20 SMA on the 5 minute, but they still can't push it up. Mm-mm. Nope. Rejected again. $15-minute. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Oh yeah, it's chopped. And right back down. We're trying to hold 500. Oh boy. I'm out. All right, there goes the break to the downside now. Of course, I'm out, and that's when they rip it. Oh, it's 492K. Good day, everyone. Master Trader 2,500 on gold this morning. Nicely done, sir. Yeah, I had to get out at that point, so we'll see. Now it looks like it's a downwards trend. I'll attempt to short it. See how we do trying to short this now. Choppy, choppy indeed. and it came back right back up to 500. All right, let's see if they can bring this back down. Otherwise, if they're gonna rip it. Choppy. Chop Fest today. I should have held my long. Not winning today in either direction. Good morning, JC. Woke up late. Yeah, it's been a chop fest, man. Trying to trade an eval here and getting killed. Dividend cake shorted the Dow instead. Cleaner price action. Yeah, this is dirty, dirty today. Man, if I had held my long, I would have been in the green now. Unbelievable. Nasty NASDAQ. Oh, all right, I'm out. I think that's it for me today, guys. I got chopped up. Should have held that long. Nasty NASDAQ. Dividend cake stopped out for nothing. Maybe later. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm calling it a day here. Like I said, I was trading some evals today, and not happening. Not happening. Nasty chop. All right, let me see if there's another setup. Looser. What do you want to know about the Lucid Pro rules? Christopher Zazek. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it's a chop fest, and I got chopped up. Watch it come right back down, and Corey, Lucid pays pretty quickly. They pay within an hour or two as well. Now they're going for that 30-minute opening break. Lucid Direct. Lucid Direct. Hold on, let's take a look. I got this all written down somewhere, but I don't have it in front of me. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Lucid Directs are 90% profit share. Hold on, let me bring up my spreadsheet. I have this all on a spreadsheet. Give me a sec. All right, here you go. Lucid Direct. These are all the rules for Lucid Direct straight to funded. 8 trading days, 20% consistency rule. Your first payout. Oh, I used the 150Ks, so it's 9,000 to get your first payout. 8 trading days and 90-10 split on Lucid Direct. Those are the ones I trade. Yeah, I should have held that long. I would have been nicely in the green, but got chopped up today. Yeah, I was trading some evals. I locked in my sim funded accounts from last night. Well, thank God. But it took some nasty heat today on the evals I was trying to pass. Those were pretty close to passing. Now they're back down. Corey, that I don't know. I don't use evals on Lucid Direct. On Lucid, I only trade the straight to funded. Same thing with Tradeify. I only use the Tradeify straight to funded. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day here. Yeah, I got chopped up trying to pass some evals today, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys next weekend. Appreciate you all tuning in. It was a chop fest. Now, if they bring this back down, forget it. That's dirty, dirty. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Corey, M. Wild, Christopher Zazek, Freddie AXC, Nico, Chris Noof. Let's see who else is here. Peter Chan, Julian. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Looks like I'm getting sick, so time for some music. And right back down. Look at that nasty chop today. Nasty. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. What a chop. Peace.